The vibrant, alien sky pulsed with hues of crimson and turquoise, as if the planet itself was alive and mocking the intruders beneath its ever-watchful gaze. Towering spires of glimmering alien metal pierced the horizon, radiating faint energy pulses that seemed almost sentient. The ground beneath the humans' boots was a mixture of iridescent stone and bioluminescent moss, glowing faintly with every step. It was otherworldly, breathtaking, and hostile. Commander Elena Drayton surveyed her surroundings with a quiet intensity. Behind her, the 5-person crew of Resolute, Earth's first interstellar diplomatic envoy, stood shoulder to shoulder. Their sleek exosuits, glinting under the alien sun, were state-of-the-art, designed for both survival and combat, though diplomacy had been the mission's stated purpose. In their hands, advanced multi-tools hummed with restrained power, capable of building or destroying with equal precision. They faced the Malkar Dominion, a race of towering, insectoid aliens with elongated limbs and glistening carapaces that shifted hues in the alien light. The Malkar, rumored across the galaxy to be among the most advanced civilizations, had summoned humanity to this desolate outpost, their intentions cloaked in shadow. And now, as Elena stood eye to multifaceted eye with their leader, Kravax the Eternal, it was clear this wasn't a diplomatic exchange. It was an evaluation. "You brought toys to a war of minds," Kravax hissed, his voice an unsettling blend of clicking and resonance, projected through a translator. "Do you not realize your insignificance? We have conquered systems older than your star, civilizations greater than your wildest dreams. Humanity is but a spark in the void, waiting to be extinguished." Elena remained silent for a moment, letting his words hang in the thick, humid air. The Malkar warriors behind Kravax shifted, their armor glimmering like liquid mercury. It was a show of force, meant to intimidate, but she saw through the display. It was the same arrogance humanity had once wielded against its own on Earth. She glanced back at her crew, scientists, engineers, soldiers, and dreamers, every one of them a testament to humanity's stubborn brilliance. "You're right," Elena said finally, her voice calm but unyielding. "We're new to this galactic stage. We're small. Fragile, even. But you've made a mistake." She stepped forward, her helmet's visor catching the alien sun like a blade. "You think small means weak. You think fragile means easy to break. Let me tell you about humanity." Her words carried weight, a gravity that even the Malkar seemed to feel. Kravax's compound eyes narrowed. "We're a species forged in adversity," Elena continued. "We've clawed our way from caves to stars, not because it was easy, but because it wasn't. Our planet tried to kill us from the moment we existed. Ice ages, plagues, disasters. And every time we got back up. Do you know why?" Kravax's mandibles clicked, but he said nothing. "Because we don't know how to quit," she said, her voice rising. "Because when we're backed into a corner, when someone tells us we can't, that's when we shine brightest. You think we brought toys? These toys are made from the blood, sweat, and genius of billions who refuse to be forgotten. And I promise you, if you underestimate us, if you think for 1 second that we're insignificant." She raised her arm, a subtle gesture that activated a holographic display above her wrist. A blueprint of the surrounding area materialized, overlaid with data streams. The Resolute had been quietly scanning the Malkar technology since their arrival. "You'll regret it." The map pulsed with red markers, showing weak points in the alien infrastructure. The crew of the Resolute stood straighter, their confidence bolstered by Elena's resolve. Kravax stared at the display, his mandibles twitching in what could have been frustration or fear. "You speak boldly for such a fragile being," Kravax growled. "Fragile doesn't mean powerless," Elena shot back. "It means adaptable. Every piece of tech you see on us is a response to a challenge we overcame. And you're just another challenge." For a moment, silence fell over the standoff. Then Kravax tilted his head, the alien equivalent of a nod, perhaps. "Humans," he said, his tone begrudgingly respectful. "Your arrogance is amusing, but earned. Let us see if your actions match your words." The Malkar stepped back, gesturing toward the towering spires in the distance. "This test will decide your place in the Dominion, or your extinction. Prove that your spark can endure." Elena didn't flinch. She turned to her team, her eyes blazing with determination. "Let's show them what it means to be human." As the crew moved forward into the unknown, the alien landscape seemed to hold its breath. Somewhere deep in the heart of the galaxy, another chapter of humanity's relentless journey was beginning. And no matter the odds, one truth remained. Those who underestimated humanity would always learn the hard way. The crew advanced into the heart of the alien spires, their path lit by the bioluminescent ground and the faint glimmer of their augmented visors. The spires loomed larger with every step, their surfaces shifting with patterns of light that seemed both organic and mechanical. It was a gauntlet of unknowns, each twist and turn bristling with unseen threats. The Malkar warriors followed at a distance, silent sentinels watching to see if the humans would falter. "Commander," Dr. Nadia Patel whispered through the comms. The team's chief scientist had been scanning the structures with her portable analyzer, her brow furrowed behind the glass of her helmet. "These spires, they're more than just buildings. They're alive. I'm picking up bioelectrical activity, like a nervous system." "Figures," muttered Lieutenant Marcus Hale, the team's security specialist. His grip on his multi-tool tightened. "Leave it to the Malkar to turn architecture into something that can eat us." "Focus," Elena said sharply, her voice cutting through the tension. "If it's alive, it can be understood. And if we can understand it, we can outthink it." The team pressed on, their every step shadowed by the strange, pulsating light of the spires. They reached what appeared to be the central nexus, a vast chamber, its walls covered in glowing filaments that pulsed in rhythmic waves. At the center of the chamber was a towering obelisk, its surface a dark, shimmering black that seemed to absorb the light around it. "This must be it," said Engineer Pavel Kwan, his voice tinged with awe. "The core of the spire's network." "It's beautiful. Beautiful and dangerous," Marcus muttered, scanning the area for threats. The Malkar leader Kravax stepped forward, his towering form casting a long shadow over the humans. "This is your trial, humans," he intoned. "The core is the heart of the spires, their mind and will. To reach it, you must bypass the defenses without destroying it. Should you fail, the spires will consume you. Should you succeed," his mandibles clicked in what might have been a smirk, "you will have proven yourselves worthy." Elena exchanged a glance with her team. They had faced impossible odds before, but this was something entirely different, a test of ingenuity, resolve, and unity. "Nadia, you're on analysis. Pavel, find us an entry point. Marcus, you're on overwatch," Elena ordered. "Mira, I want backup solutions ready in case this thing decides to fight back." The team sprang into action, their movements precise and coordinated. Nadia's scanners revealed a series of encrypted biodigital pathways leading to the core. Pavel, with his engineering expertise, began decoding them, his fingers flying over the interface of his tools. Mira Singh, the team's strategist, worked alongside him, mapping out contingencies for every possible failure point. The spire responded to their efforts, its defenses activating in waves. Pulses of energy cascaded across the chamber, forcing Marcus to deploy shielding devices to protect the team. Elena directed their efforts, her mind racing as she connected the dots between the spire's reactions and its underlying logic. "Commander," Pavel shouted, "the system's adapting to us. If we don't finish soon, it'll shut us out completely, or worse." "We're not quitting now," Elena replied. "Nadia, can we overload its adaptation cycles?" "Yes, but it's risky," Nadia said. "If we push too hard, it could destabilize the entire network, and us with it." "Do it," Elena said without hesitation. "This is what we do. We take risks, and we make them count." The team executed the plan with precision, their combined skills pushing the spire to its limits. The air crackled with energy, the walls trembling as the core's defenses faltered. With a final surge of effort, Pavel initiated the override sequence. The chamber went silent. The pulsing lights dimmed, replaced by a steady, calming glow. The obelisk's surface shifted, revealing intricate patterns that seemed to hum with acknowledgement. "You have done the impossible," Kravax said, stepping forward. His tone was no longer mocking, but laced with a grudging respect. "You have entered the heart of the spire and bent it to your will. Few among the stars have achieved such a feat." Elena faced him, her expression steady. "We didn't come here to prove we're better than you. We came here to show that we're equals, that humanity deserves a place among the stars." Kravax studied her for a long moment before nodding. "Perhaps you are more than a spark. Perhaps you are a flame that will burn brighter than we imagined. The Dominion will not extinguish you. Today, you have earned your place." As the humans stepped out of the chamber and into the alien light, they knew the real victory wasn't just in surviving the trial. It was in proving what humanity could achieve when faced with the impossible. For the Malkar, it was a lesson they wouldn't forget. For humanity, it was a reminder of what they had always known. Underestimating them was a mistake, one the galaxy would only make once.